At first glance, Rukiya Anpo looks more like a K-pop idol than a kickboxing destroyer. But behind the carefully styled hair and calm demeanor lies one of the most explosive, dangerous strikers K-1 has ever seen. Because this man doesn't just win fights, he ends them violently, often in ways that seem physically impossible. Nicknamed the Demolition Man, Anpo has forged a legacy through spectacular knockouts, unpredictable movement, and a style that turns violence into performance art. Back in February 2017, Anpo faced Hiroshi Mamachi, a bout that quickly descended into chaos. From the opening seconds, Anpo exploded with speed and aggression, overwhelming Mamachi with a storm of strikes. He moved like something out of an anime, each attack coming faster than the last. Shrugging off low kicks like they were mosquito bites, Mamachi struggled to stay upright, his defenses crumbling against Anpo's relentless barrage. Then came the finisher, a devastating scissor kick that left Mamachi sprawled on the canvas, speaking with the shadows. It was over before the crowd could process what had happened. Anpo had arrived, and the world took notice.
Nice combos. Nice. Yeah.
It's really unusual, more control here.
Big money. He got some big money there. Big. Oh my God! Wow. My goodness, my favorite kick ever.
Just months later, in July, his next challenge came in the form of China's Dong Ziki. Initially, Ziki looked calm, collected, but that composure was shattered the moment Anpo struck. The Japanese striker turned up the pace with terrifying precision, launching a series of attacks that put Ziki on the defensive instantly. In the very first round, Anpo delivered a knockout so clean, so vicious, it felt more like a mugging than a match. Ziki collapsed under the force. Another victim in Anpo's growing collection of first-round finishes. In September 2021, Anpo took aim at international opponents, again, this time stepping in with Alan Suarez of Brazil. If Suarez expected time to adjust, he was quickly disabused of the notion. Anpo wasted no seconds, landing sharp strikes and disrupting Suarez's rhythm from the start. Then came one of the most shocking moments of the fight, a double head kick combination that stunned the audience and left Suarez defenseless. Gravity-defying and precise, it was the kind of move that only a handful of fighters in the world could pull off. Anpo ended the fight shortly after, leaving Suarez outclassed, outgunned, and unconscious.
Double kick! What in the heck?
A short day from...
In September 2018, Anpo met Kenta Hayashi in a brutal war that showcased another side of his arsenal, his devastating hands. The bout felt like a samurai duel, two warriors locked in a deadly dance, exchanging body shots and hooks with razor-sharp timing. Hayashi came forward with intent, but Anpo met him with ferocity, using clever footwork and crisp combinations to pick him apart. The final blow came in round 3, when Anpo launched a thunderous right hand that shut off Hayashi's lights instantly. It was clean, cold, clinical. There was no counting, just silence.
Right into that thing. Oof. Yeah. Neither one will back down. Nice. Yeah. Real snappy pussy. Wow. Shiva and... It's not I go, you go. It's I go, I go, I go. And fantastic.
Yeah.
December 2018 brought a more complex challenge in Hideaki Yamazaki, a fighter expected to push Anpo to his limits. Early on, it looked like he might. Anpo started slow, letting Yamazaki find openings and press the pace. But in the second round, something shifted. Anpo came alive, transforming into a whirlwind of controlled chaos. His kicks landed with whip-like velocity, spinning Yamazaki off balance. He moved like a dancer, but struck like a weapon.
Oh, he did, definitely.
A lot of strategy going on here between these two. He landed that thing.
The finish came after a high kick broke through Yamazaki's guard and sent him crashing to the mat. The message was clear. Even when tested, Anpo evolves. He doesn't crumble, he adapts, then dominates. Then July 2021, Anpo shared the ring with a heavy-handed fighter known simply as Ki. From the very first exchange, the tone was set. Ki dropped Anpo early, stunning both the crowd and the commentators. It was a rare sight, the Demolition Man down, but instead of folding, Anpo responded like a true warrior. Rising from the canvas, he retaliated with venom, dropping Ki in return, with a brutal counterstrike. What followed was a dismantling. Ki was tough, but Anpo was operating on another level. With surgical precision and relentless pace, he finished the fight and reclaimed control of the ring. What separates Rukiya Anpo from the rest isn't just his speed or striking IQ, it's his creativity. He doesn't fight by the book. He writes his own pages. His movements are unpredictable, his transitions fluid, and his timing immaculate. Every part of his body becomes a weapon, used not just to inflict pain, but to tell a story of dominance, evolution, and pure showmanship. In a sport where most fighters build their legacy slowly, Anpo did it with style and violence, turning each fight into a chapter of destruction. His knockouts don't just win matches, they define careers and often end them. And while his opponents prepare for punches or low kicks, Anpo is already 3 steps ahead, leaping into flying knees, spinning kicks, or combinations that have no name. Which Rukiya Anpo knockout blew your mind the most? Do you think he's the most dangerous striker in K-1 today? Or is there someone out there who can match his creativity and power? Let us know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe to Ring Kings.